Hello and welcome to Sports Report. This week's edition is a racket sports special from the Edwardstown Priory Club as we take a look at two of Birmingham University's highest performing sports clubs. Later in the show we'll have a look at our record-breaking squash team and bring you a roundup of all the week's scores. But first, our big match is men's tennis with the University of Birmingham seconds taking on Staffordshire first here at the Edwardstown Priory. So whilst Britain's Andy Murray is bidding for a second Grand Slam title in Australia, the University of Birmingham men's seconds needed a win against Staffordshire first to go one step closer to the league title. Unfortunately, the weather here in the UK isn't quite as nice as it is in Melbourne, but thankfully, here at the Edwardstown Priory Club, the teams could go inside and play on the fantastic indoor courts.
In the opening round of matches, the top two ranked players from each side went head-to-head in a crucial doubles match. Birmingham's Alex Davidson and George Simmons made a good start, but didn't have everything their own way against a very strong Staffordshire pair. In the box format there are a total of 6 matches over the whole time, and with 2 points available per match, Birmingham were hoping for another 12-0 victory. And in the early stages that really didn't look beyond them. Eventually the Birmingham pair's dominance showed. They came through to win 6-2, 6-3. As well as the doubles, there were also 2 singles matches going on. For Birmingham's James Skinner, it was all a bit too easy as he won 6-love, 6-love. And Alex Salmon here was also on top. He took the first set 6-love, found the second set a bit more difficult. His opponent really trying to fight back and avoid another double bagel for his team. But Alex Salmon showed a bit too much quality in the end, and it was another comfortable victory for Birmingham. 2 singles wins out of 2 in the early round. And Salmon just celebrating with the crowd there, Andy Murray style. So at the halfway stage, Birmingham had a commanding lead with 3 wins out of 3. In the second round of matches, captain Sam Travell came in to partner James Skinner in the doubles. And the Birmingham pair, knowing that just one more win was needed from these remaining 3 matches to secure victory overall in the tie. The Birmingham seconds are also going really well in the Conference Cup. They've faced Nottingham Trent seconds in the quarter-finals, a good achievement for a side from Midlands 3A. And if they can get past Nottingham Trent, Birmingham first, Aston first, and sides from Nottingham and Loughborough have also made it through to the quarter-final stages, so there could be a thrilling climax to that competition. Number 1 seed Alex Davidson was involved in a tough singles match against the brother of one of Britain's top women's players, the Staffordshire star. With that superb drive volley, but Davidson won the first 6-3 and kept battling in the second to secure a 6-3, 7-5 victory overall. And that win meant that Birmingham had the crucial 4 victories they needed. In the other singles match, things were going really well for George Simmons. His opponent started to get frustrated. The Staffordshire player realising that his team would end the day in 4th place, their title hopes surely over. And then it was just down to Travell and Skinner to complete the rout. Sam Travell dominant on serve in the game, and the Birmingham pair moved well together. A strong team, and although the visiting team never gave up, eventually Birmingham secured a resounding 12-0 victory, giving them a 5th win out of 6 league matches so far, just the 1 draw. And after the match, we spoke to the captain, a delighted Sam Travell.
So Sam, another fantastic win for your side, still unbeaten, and how pleased are you with that win today?
Yeah, it's a great result. The boys have really performed well. At the moment, 10-0 with 1 game left on, so hopefully we can take the 12-0. It just sums up our season really, undefeated and really going for it.
And as a brand new side this season, were you expecting to do this well, or have the boys outperformed what you were hoping for?
As a new team, we've been put in at the bottom of the pyramid, so it's a great chance for us to develop as a team and then move forwards. And hopefully, if we can continue our ways, then we should win next week and take the league and get promoted up to a league that we should be in.
It's been a terrific season for the whole club. Obviously now all 4 teams unbeaten so far. Is that something that you're really proud of?
Yeah, it shows that we've got great depth in the squad. We've got 32 members this year, 16 women, 16 boys, and 4 teams, all unbeaten. Just a congratulations to the lads that have been playing in the second team, especially Alex Salmon, James Skinner, Alex Davidson and George Simmons and myself. We've really done well and we can be proud of ourselves.
Well done, and thanks so much for talking to us this week. Good luck next week in your final match. As the whole tennis club on days like today, how useful is this facility here at Edwardstown Priory to you guys?
It's an unbelievable thing. I mean, it takes a bit of time to get down here, but once you're here, full of fun, and the people down here are really, really friendly, and yeah, it's a great atmosphere down here.
So in terms of Bucks points, the University of Birmingham Squash Club is by far Birmingham's most successful team. Let's have a look at them in training.
I'm Katie, I'm a club captain of squash. Squash is a high-paced cardiovascular game that's played by people all across the world. It's also been voted the healthiest sport. Getting involved in squash is really easy, just go along to reception, sign up and come down and play. If you're an elite performer, squash is one of the focus sports at university, so we work closely with the High Performance Centre, doing S&C, psychology, nutrition, stuff like that. Squash is doing really well this season. All 6 of our teams are currently top or second in their league. We also work really hard to get the results that we do. During the season we train most days, but once the season's over we go out and have some fun. There are training sessions available to you most days, Monday to Friday, and at weekends we're left to our own devices. I'd say squash is a high-paced, fun and sociable game. If you want to get involved in squash, it's probably best to ask a reception or get in contact with our head coach, John Tate.
So a really solid win today for the University of Birmingham men's seconds in the tennis. Of course, with the snow, not many outdoor fixtures today, but let's have a look at the scores from the matches that did go ahead.
The men's badminton thirds battled to a 4-all draw against Warwick seconds. And for the fencing firsts, there was a narrow defeat against Leicester firsts. Unfortunately, there was also a defeat for the women's firsts in lacrosse, the Birmingham team losing 11-8 against rivals Loughborough. In netball, the thirds enjoyed an entertaining 28-all draw against Not Trent seconds. Back on campus, the squash thirds completed a superb season for their team, with a crucial 3-2 win over Oxford firsts. Sadly, the women's volleyball team, which we featured last week on Sports Report, weren't able to repeat last week's success, losing 3-1 to Oxford this time around. Finally, as you've already seen, men's tennis seconds beat Staffordshire firsts 12-0 at Edgbaston Priory Club. And it was a solid day all round for the tennis club, with the men's firsts drawing 6-all with Coventry. As things stand, the University of Birmingham still lie in 4th place, with places still all to play for this season.
If you want to hear more from any of this week's fixtures, you can find extended coverage from the Burn FM Sport team by following @BurnFM_sport on Twitter. So that's all for this week. Thanks for watching Sports Report. Don't forget, if you want to get in touch with us, you can use the hashtag Sports Report on Twitter. We'll see you again next week.